Right, we've got Kevin Gibson from HSBC. Kevin, did you enjoy John McGuire's talk today?
I think it was fantastic. Great opportunity to hear a story, told straight from John's own experience. He certainly had a sort of a colourful run at it, and it kind of reinforces the message there that these times there's going to be great opportunities for businesses. The good fundamentals to grow. And really, from my point of view, I thoroughly enjoyed it. A great, really well put together piece here from Sharon.
Yeah, I was going to say the actual Paragon Club, the turnout today is very good, and a big variety of people here. Have you found it a worthwhile exercise from your point of view to be here?
Absolutely. From my own and from the bank's perspective, we're valuing these opportunities. There's a lot of different industries represented, and like-minded people coming to hear good news stories, and some experience can be drawn from it. In terms of networking, I've found today to be fantastic.
I haven't been right around the room. I haven't noticed any other banks here, but HSBC I think are quite active in the sort of networking scene. Is it an integral part of the marketing of the HSBC business locally?
I think it's got to be. We have been a relatively unknown commodity in Scotland for the last few years, and probably in the last two we've been given some fantastic opportunities to talk to representatives from industries all across the board. We've got to get out to grassroots, and we've got to talk to the business community, and we've got to let them know what we do. And we take these opportunities as they come to us. We take a very different approach to networking, and we're very supportive of entrepreneurial spirit. Getting out and talking to guys is a core and fundamental part of our business. So today is just a great and welcome opportunity to talk to people about what we do.
If viewers want to actually get in touch locally, is there a domain name or something that they log into locally, or is it?
If the guys want to get in touch, I'm local. I'm based in West Nile Street. We're based in number 7 West Nile Street, and we're moving our premises to Buchanan Street by the end of the year. So we're really growing our presence in Scotland. You can reach me at kevin.j.gibson@hsbc.com. You can get in touch with my office in Glasgow on 08455 847 348. We're very much active in personal and commercial markets, and we've got a huge branch network behind us, covering 82 countries all over the world. So we support local domestic businesses and support aspiring international businesses too.
And lastly, would you recommend to other people to get along to a future Paragon Club event?
Absolutely. I'm going back to the office just now to talk to the guys in the office about it, and I'll certainly be talking to my clients. I'd recommend coming along to the next Paragon Club lunch, as if you're out in networking arenas and you want to meet people, this is a great forum, and to hear other members of the business community's good news stories, it's a great investment of your time.
Great, thanks for joining us, Kevin. Okay, I'm joined by Donna Kerr now. Donna, did you enjoy the presentation at the Paragon Club today?
Yes, it was very good. It's very good to see a businessman stand up there in the community and really sort of from the heart, tell their story about how they've evolved in business. So yeah, it's been very good.
Anything that John said in particular that you'll take away, or just all inspiring?
I just think his story, from when he started and how he had that push to go into business, which was quite interesting. I think most people that go into business, there's something that triggers them to do that. They don't just start off and say, I'm going to go in and start up my own company. There's a reason, whether their childhood or something that's happened in their life that really inspires them to work for themselves. So, yeah, it was really interesting.
Clydesdale Bank, are they very involved in business networking? Is it one of the things that you see as part of your marketing mix nowadays, to be involved in these networks?
Absolutely. Obviously my role is a business developer, so the biggest part of my job is networking business development, you know, being in the heart of the community and having a presence. So yeah, it's very much, you know, Paragon's has a strong affinity with what we're all about in the local business. We run our own local business units within Clydesdale, we run our own P&L, we have our own team that incentivise to build the business and make sure, you know, we bring on the right quality of business. So business development and networking just comes, you know, hand in hand, and the Paragon works quite well for that.
There seemed to be a good cross-section of businesses here today, and just from running down the list, is it are you looking for any particular type of business, or is it just decision makers in general that you're keen to talk to?
I think there's certain businesses out there that we're not keen on, you know, and they're the business that's probably most affected by the recession. You know, your construction companies, you know, commercial developments, commercial investments, some of the hotels, restaurant trade, bars, pubs, all that kind of thing is quite risky in the current climate. However, you know, saying that, you know, it's all down to the operator and what experience they have. So, you know, every deal is very bespoke, and we'll look at every transaction that, you know, we're presented with. But, you know, there's certain sectors which we have more of an appetite for, and, you know, some sectors that we'd rather, in the current climate, maybe stay clear. You know, it's maybe a bit too risky in the current situation.
And if viewers want to actually get in touch with you, where would they get in touch with you?
Obviously through the Paragon Club, because I'm always here. I've never ate so many curries in my entire life in the last year. So Chan must be doing well. Obviously,
invest in his restaurant.
Yeah, I mean, obviously we've had a strong alliance with Slumdog. You know, we've, you know, backed that, and I've personally been involved in that since the concept of both the Slumdog and Paragon. So, you know, it goes back to the operator and who it is, and, you know, whether we would get involved in that transaction. So yeah.
Where can they find you?
Where can we find me? We can find me at Bearsden.
Email address?
Email address. I suppose my number is probably the easiest, 931 6007.
There you go. So if you'd like to speak to Dan, give it a...
Anyone that wants to speak to me just has to go through Chan. He's got all my details. And
right, okay. So for that reason alone, it's the Paragon Networking Club actually is very good, because you can actually get to speak to each other on the network site. That's
right, which is very good. Apart from, whilst the Clydesdale Bank have endorsed Paragon and sponsored it, it's classed within our network as a social networking site. So we've been banned from actually getting on the site. So I need to figure out through IT how we get back onto Paragon Club and things like LinkedIn and all that kind of stuff, because the bank see it as being a sort of more of a social network site, which kind of...
That'll change, trust me.
Absolutely.
Thanks for joining us today, and we'll see you at the next one, no doubt.